In 2016, I was accepted at a residency in the East Fjords of Iceland. I'm very excited about it. In 2017, I got a show for September of 2018, shortly after my residency. So my goal was to go to Iceland in April, carve through June, come back, make prints, have a show in September. I made big molds of the carvings in Iceland. So I go, it's super beautiful, I'm very excited to be there. I was really excited to make something ambitious. The goal was to make a piece you could see from 100 yards away. And I settled on an Icelandic horseback rider riding on tolt, which is a gait that only Icelandic horses can do, with the objective of making something that the community loved and identified with. Work went well. The days stopped ending, and it was just light all the time, and could never tell when the day started or began. Work went well. At the end, we had a celebration. I sent out some press releases. The national TV picked it up. The day I left, they ran the story. I came home. I worked for 6 weeks making prints from the Icelandic carvings. They turned out great. And then the show opened. And the first weekend after the show opened, my dad called. I was just getting used to it getting dark again. Those first couple days when I returned and it got dark in the evening, it just was like calmness and well-being washing over me. So my dad called. I have endeavored to cultivate or curate a version of myself or my dad that makes him think everything's going to be fine. The life of the artist is great. You get to meet interesting people, do fun stuff, go cool places like Iceland. The life of the parent of an artist, though, is nothing but heartache and worry. And my father certainly felt that way. So I'm a middle-aged person, thought we got my dad in a good position. He says, I got this letter from Iceland. Do you want me to read it to you? I'm like, sure. And at first I thought it was funny. And then I grew increasingly alarmed. The idea that I could land in Amsterdam and be arrested and deported to Iceland. It raised this question. My goal is to make things that the community loves and they identify with and that they appreciate the permanence of. So to get this letter threatening me with 2 to 4 years in prison and the national media saying, is rock carving a crime as the headline, gave me real pause. Is this just some quixotic misunderstanding I have where I think I have the permission of the people, I have the permission of the municipality, I think I'm doing good deeds, but I'm really just being a criminal? So later it occurred to me, well, the Icelandic prisons are not bad. They don't lock you in. They don't give you extra time for breaking out. You can have your cell phone and your TV. So maybe I just need to learn to accept myself as a criminal.